What's up? What's up, y'all? It's been like 8 days. I think it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Um, I have not been recording. I've been super busy with my actual channel, my actual job. They're still trying to find this channel. They always talk. They're like, oh, we're gonna do X and Y and search for this and that, and we're gonna find this or whatever. Which is kind of weird. I'd rather they not, but I mean, I guess like it's not like I haven't. It's not like I'm gonna ban anybody for like being interested in me, right? And that's the whole reason why they probably sub to me in the first place. Anyway, it's my birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I am gonna work. I'm gonna work on my birthday. I'm not gonna be hanging out with anybody. I'm not gonna have like a party or anything. Just gonna be working. My last birthday, I was also alone. My ex actually felt bad for me at that point. We are still in good terms, and I think she took me to boba on my last birthday, which was nice of her. Anyway, I have been in a really weird spot. I usually have to like attach myself to people and stuff, but I have noticed I've noticed that I can just not do that. So I don't really talk to anybody anymore. I don't really talk to like a lot of women. I don't really have a lot of friends. I just work and like work out, and that's it. I just like stay in my house, and like those are that's just all I do. Um, and not to be like super, oh, like celibacy, blah blah blah. Like I don't like, I don't know, I guess it's weird stuff to say, but like obviously I don't like touch myself, like I don't like bust, I don't sleep with anybody, like I've just, I don't know, like I've just like fully like pulled back from all that type of stuff, and it's interesting. um it's interesting to see that you don't just die, I guess, you don't just explode. And to some extent, it would be nice to like have people to spend time with, like every day. Like I've noticed my dreams are getting very my dreams are getting very almost like lonely. Like in my dreams, my dreams are like fantasies of like being together with people. And then I wake up back in my life, which is pretty awful. It's pretty bad actually, because um my dreams are like fantasies that could never happen, because this is how I chose it to be. Um my daydreams are the same, I suppose. You know, I can look off and think about all the things that could be, I suppose, had I chosen differently. But I chose the way I chose for a reason, for better or for worse. Um it's interesting too, because I guess the ability to be more disciplined in terms of like who I talk to, or like what I do, or like my body, stuff like that. Um, it's a level of discipline to where I wonder if I could have fought off a lot of my worst cravings when I was younger, I suppose. Because like now, I mean, it's not like I never, it's not like I ever stopped craving doing like awful shit to people, or I never stopped craving like things that are not sustainable or bad for me, or gluttonous. For lack of a better term, like it's not like I stopped craving those things. I just don't do them, right? And I wonder if, because I feel like I have an ego about the what I want to do, what I'm capable of doing, what I've done versus what I do now. Because I, I guess I had an ego about being ego is so weird. Because my narcissistic tendencies will like lead me to be confident in anything I have, regardless of what it is, which is crazy. Like, so I basically had an ego about being evil, right? Because like, frankly, I've done a lot of stuff. I've thought a lot of worse stuff, and my desire to do that stuff is like through the roof, right? I just want to do some evil shit all the time. That's just me. That's just where I'm at. Um, And then I changed. I stopped doing bad stuff, but I didn't stop wanting to do it. And then so I'm just like, well, I still want to do it, right? And that's the most evil part about it, right? Is the lack of regret or whatever. But now, I'm not doing anything, and it's still there. And I think about it. Well, I'm like, okay, 2 weeks after my birthday is gonna be like the seven no yeah, the 7 year anniversary of me being a good noodle. Um, I'll be 25, and it occurred to me recently that like I'm I'm just like a pretty decent, good person, right? Like I'm not like lying to a bunch of people. I'm not like out here doing anything crazy. I'm not really doing anything illegal. Like, I, like I go to church every weekend. Like I'm just a pretty good dude. Um, Regardless of what my cravings might be, because even if you were to compare me to like the average person, um, I'm like much better by probably like a factor. You know what I mean? Like the average person is really really bad, and the average person doesn't even have the cravings that I do, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy like how decent like normal good people are, and then the horrific things they do repeatedly. Um, they don't even want to, and they just regret it afterwards. I guess part of them wants to, part of them doesn't. I couldn't imagine being so inconsistent. Um, anyway, I remember thinking about 'cause I was writing a lot while I was thinking about this, and I was thinking back to it when I was younger, and I was like, well, what if I had just not done any of the things when I was younger? I thought about it, and I think I can only not do things because I know what it was like, right? Like I'd already lived that life. Like I had felt all the power. I had felt all the shackles of society, being unchained from you as you did things that were frankly like horrific to other people. Like it is now like you could do anything. Truly. Like when you start doing like really bad shit, um who's going to stop you from doing anything? No one. Not a soul. No one can possibly stop you. You've already once you've gone far enough, there is no returning. So you could just do whatever. Um I suppose I did return. I suppose I'm normal again, kind of. Um, but it's crazy. It's crazy to think back on on that and then realize that I'm just at a better spot. And I think I had to do a lot of those things in order to know how sweet it felt to come back and then be able to be well adjusted. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I'm at my lowest, right? Like I just think about deleting everything and just going back to doing, blah blah blah. Um, yeah. Anyway, sorry about the lack of uploads. I know it's been a little weird. Not that I don't even know if I'm really apologizing to anybody because I don't know if anybody's really watching this, but I wanted to upload every day, but I've just been busy and happier, I guess. Today started off happy, and then I started writing, and the more I thought about myself, the less happy I became. I think the more self-aware I am, the more painful everything is. And if I'm not self-aware, usually like with other people, then I can just smile. But every smile has a cost, you know. You can't just do that forever. I don't think it was worth me being like this in order to gain the strengths I have as a result of being like this. But I suppose I'm not in a position to make that comment. Anyway, guys, that's it. Take it easy, and maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. Not sure. Birthday stream. Will it be happy? Will the birthday video be happy or sad? I guess I'll know when I get there.